We've been busy. Very busy. Yeah, guys, in between episodes, we've been doing a lot of building. I mean, like, a lot of building. We have been doing a lot of building on and off the server. The off-server stuff we're going to be building to the server today. And the on-server stuff, I can show you guys right now because we have finished the train line. It is now finished. It's connected up to Metcrow Island. So people can actually now come and see us at our train station because the base isn't built yet, but that's going to be happening today. Yeah, we've got a lot planned for today, but yes, we are now finished. I do want to do what C-Dubs is here. As you can see, he's got like these big concrete things under the supports. I don't have those yet because I've not had time to kind of do it, so I want to add those in at least maybe today or very soon, maybe even off camera I might do it. And then there's like, if I just go into free cam, you can see this is currently still hanging, so I want to put like a strut here, maybe like a strut there, just to give it a bit of support. But it does look really cool from the sky. We have a final train line, and yes, this is a thing. It is a thing for a reason because this behind us isn't going to be getting used. There's going to be a train going in there behind us, and it's never going to be able to move. But I know it's going to annoy a lot of people, and yes, I have OCD as well, and it really annoys me, so I might have to fix it. But fix it or not, I know something I will have to do, and that's actually add a way to get out. Because if you drive in up the train line, and if you don't have another way, you know, where you've got like a double-ended train, you know, some people do. I know Evat has one, she has a double-ended train, so she can drive either side. But maybe like people like C-Dubs who maybe don't, they'll have to reverse the entire way back out to Metcrow. So yeah, I might have to connect like a sort of little loop going around here so people then can just drive off the loop or drive in the loop or whatever they want to do. And they've just got a way of getting out because, yeah, it's currently a sort of like a dead end. Now, the train line's not the only stuff we've been building on the server. No, as you can see from here, we now have an interior to the UFO, which is actually looking really cool. I like how it sort of turned out. I had to bring it forward a little bit and edit the land a little bit, and now we've got like the hole where the alien escaped into. We'll show that in a minute. Yeah, there's a little bit going on there too. And this is kind of what I was expecting, you know, it was going to look like. We've got a craft, well, not the crafting grid. This is not the crafting grid. This is just the item sort of, so you can get your items and stuff. The crafting grid one's still actually in the cave. I might add the crafting grid one here at some point. And then we've got like the daylight sensors. We've got, you know, like the rods, and then we've got stuff growing inside because it has, you know, meant to have been here for quite a while. So there'll be stuff growing on it. It's not going to be fresh. I think it looks really cool. I think it came out really nice. If there's anything, you know, you guys maybe think I should add inside it, by all means, you know, hit me up in the comments and I can maybe change it a little bit. But the lights and stuff, yeah, I'm really happy how this turned out. Another thing I've been working on is the mine. The mine is what's just going to be off from the UFO. So the UFO crashed into the hill and actually crashed into the mine entrance, collapsed it. So the aliens actually, you know, sort of crawled at the UFO and it's coming. We'll create like obviously it's not going to stay like this. It is going to be built up to this section here. There'll be like a hole in the wall. That's how the alien got into the mine. It's obviously not going to be all dirt. I am just trying to work it all out in my head what I want to do. So I'm sort of coming up with ideas for, you know, the struts to hold like the earth up above it. And then we'll also swap all the dirt out for like stone and, you know, cracked stone or stairs. And we'll have like water dripping from the ceiling and stuff like that. So it's going to look really, really cool. And then this mine's actually going to come into this whole area here. Once we get the warehouse built upstairs, which is going to be today, we're going to move all this stuff upstairs, and then that's going to be like our main base up here, and then we can transform this whole area here. Probably not going to be as open as it is. I think we're going to like put walls in and stuff, and this will be the mine area where the alien escaped out the ship and got into the mines. I think I'm going to leave the villagers down here because I can always add more to them. They could be like miners and stuff. That could be quite cool. And then we'll add, you know, we'll keep the colossal chests, that's what I'm looking for. We'll keep them in the back as well. And then what I do here is I actually want to dig like a hole here somewhere all the way down to bedrock, and then that's going to be how we're going to be able to get to the massive underground lava pool that we pump out the lava to Metcrow, to power Metcrow. I want to be able to access that, so then we're going to build like a crate style, you know, like in the old-fashioned mines you get like the rope elevators that they have, or like chain elevators, you know, they slowly lower you down. I want to build one of those with crate, and it'll go all the way down to bedrock, and then we'll be able to actually get to the underground lava pool, because I think there's a couple of things I want to do in there that are related to, you know, like our crashed alien, and then, you know, why the government's trying to find it. So that could be quite cool. And this is a really exciting project that I'm looking to get, you know, stuck into more in the future. As you can tell from my level bar and all the crates behind me, we have been running some vaults off camera. It was the Vault Hunters live stream weekend, which actually is still going on as I'm recording this video. And we did a lot of vaults. Yes, this is the Sunday. I did a lot of vaults yesterday, which was Saturday. We managed to hit level 33, which is awesome. But I want to actually open all these crates for you guys today. I'm sure Edit and Zinjy's already hit that music. It's starting. We be vibing. We get that serotonin going. It's time to open some crates. Man, that's a lot of good stuff in that. I love that music. I love that serotonin going, and I have a lot of stuff underneath me. Yeah, I need to sort all this out in a chest, and then we'll go through it and we can see what's good and what's not. Right, I have everything sorted. You can see we've got all the vault gear here, which a lot of it is at higher level because we're obviously running a lot of high level vaults and stuff. Some of it's higher level though, so there might be some good stuff in there. And then we've got all our jewels sorted here, and then we have all the other stuff, and look what we got. We got an artifact. Let's go. Yeah, our third artifact. Let's just roll it right now on camera, and we can see. Hopefully it's not one we already have. Let's do it. Oh, is that one we already have? I think it might be. No, we got a duplicate. Ah, that's annoying. Oh well, okay. What I want to do is I want to sift through all the jewels. We'll pull out all the jewels that are good. We'll smelt all the ones that are bad. And then I'm going to roll all the, you know, the scrappy gear and stuff, and I'll sift through that, see what's good and what's bad. And then we'll maybe roll the rares and that comment. Well, sorry, all the comments and that maybe that rare on camera. I could show you guys kind of what we got and what we didn't. I may have gotten slightly sidetracked with the whole rolling the vault gear. As I mentioned, as recording this episode, it was the stream weekend, and you can tell by my level bar I'm now level 41. Yeah, I got invited to run a vault, and it was only meant to be one vault. One vault turned into many vaults, and 4 or 5 hours later we're level 41, and I still haven't rolled the gear. And it's not just 4 or 5 hours later, it's actually 3 days later. And as you can see from the top of my screen, I now have all my skill points back, and I have what's known as expertise points. I have 8 of those because we have updated to update 9, which I'm very excited about. As you can see, the book in my hand, it's a quest book. I'll get to that at some point, but as you can see over my shoulder, for running all those vaults, we have a lot of crates. I want to quickly open them, and I'm just going to pick out anything that's maybe worthwhile rolling. We'll just roll it with the gear we were going to roll before. I'm not going to roll on camera because I think we've had enough serotonin for today. Right, I have now managed to roll all the gear, and I've kept some of it. So, you know, we've got level 41 and 40, just sort of stuff we're going to be able to use now, where I'd been keeping stuff before. So I'd actually smelt quite a lot of it, and I've got some future-proof stuff, so level 50 stuff and stuff kicking about. So I've reached these levels, like this one right here, level 46. I'm looking forward to using that. That looks like it's going to be fun, especially increased damage and healing efficiency and whatnot. But I actually want to do that in a second, because I'm going to have to obviously get all brand new gear with being 41, so I have to kick myself completely out again. But before I want to do that, I actually want to use our unspent skill points. I have 41 of them, and since we're in update 9, there is a lot of new abilities. And as you can see, the ability screen has grown somewhat. We have a lot of new stuff getting added, like we have smites, we have a javelin now, I think empowered is new, we have a totem thing, rejuvenation. You can choose either rejuvenation or I think you can do like damage and stuff. We have shell, and you can get porcupine stuff, so you can actually do thorns damage. Actually, you can go for like a almost like a porcupine build. That'd be quite cool. Maybe we could do that in the future. And then dash is actually changed. It now has dash warp, which is something I'm very interested in. And then vein miner has actually been changed because I've actually taken fortune away from the vein miner. It's its own separate thing, and we've got things like Nova, Ghost Block, which we always had, but has, you know, been changed with Spirit. And then, yeah, there's quite a lot of changes. So I want to kind of go through and pick stuff that I had before, because I want to get like points in heal. I obviously want to get dash, and I want to take vein miner and whatnot. But we also have this other tab, which is now talents. As you can see, the talents have been completely redone for this update, and it just looks, I think personally, looks so much better. It just works a lot better. And we've got, you know, we've got speed, haste, and strength, which we'll probably, you know, tab into a few of those. They were there before. But then we've got new ones like sorcery, so you can gain extra mana regen when you've got full health up to like 80%. It's only 1 per level as well. That's quite good. Or witchery gives you extra soul chance when you've got full did I say full health? Yeah, full health. This one's full mana, sorry. And it can give you you know, extra chance to get, you know, soul shards, because soul shards are going to be quite big in this update. And we've got new things like, you know, potions for, you know, they're called vault potions, and you can get alchemist. There's loads of new stuff. They've got, you know, javelin enchantments, so you can, if you pick javelin, you can actually do throw power and damage, and yeah, it's just so much to it. And I think you're only limited to 10. I think that's obviously why that's there, because obviously then you can't take them all, because your javelin would be pretty OP. And then cleave and all that's actually moved in here. So you get leech life, mana steal, fatal strike, and cleave, which you could put on your weapons, but they've actually been made now talents. And are actually in their own sort of little category, so you can, you know, add those. And then we've got, you know, arthropods, which were stuff you could put on, and are now made talents as well. So I want to kind of go through and choose some of the ones that I want. As I say, I want to get heal and all, you know, heal, dash, and vein miner back, and then maybe we'll take a look at some of the new ones and see maybe we want to spec into. Okay, this is what I've taken so far. So I've got 2 points in vein miner, 5 in dash, and 6 in heal. So our heal is currently 7 heal, cost of 22, and it's 7.5 cooldown. So that's just kind of standard. That's kind of what we had before. So I'm okay just keeping that as it is. And I noticed the levels have decreased as well. So we're only 8 levels of heal now. I think That's the same with all of them. I think they've reduced the levels and given you more mana cost, but the cooldown's better. I think that's kind of how it's working. So for dash, we've kind of done the same. We can go 5 blocks. It only costs us 17, the cooldown's 10. But we've actually spec'd into dash warp. So what this does is it shoots, as it says, it shoots a magic arrow and it teleports you to the location when it hits. So when our magic arrow hits like a wall or side of the room, it'll teleport you straight there. Or if it hits a person, it actually swaps you and the person around. That could be quite fun. And then what that does is 1.64, so I don't really know what that is or how I can get that across, but I think it'll probably go quite far. It costs 34 mana, so it's quite steep, but it only has an 8-second cooldown. But I do plan on adding other things to reduce this, shall we say. And in Vein Miner, I've just gone in like 2 into it because it gives us 16 blocks, and I think that's all I'm kind of going to need for now. Obviously, I will want to get more later on. But what I was hoping to do is go into something like Smite. That would be quite cool. This is a new ability that's been added, and you can actually get Thunderstorm. Now, this is awesome. I love lightning. I love like weather and stuff. One of my favourite anime characters is Kakashi from Naruto, and he uses lightning. That's kind of how he got me into lightning. And I just love lightning in any game I sort of play when it comes to, you know, like using abilities and stuff. So this is right up my street. This is where I want to go. The cooldown is 300 seconds. It's pretty steep, but I've seen the ability being used, and it's absolutely OP and really good if used properly. So that's one I do want to get in. I probably want to get in a Hunter as well, because I've never taken Hunter before. And I think he's only got 8 as well. Javelin looks quite cool. I've spoke to a couple of people. I spoke to C-Dubs and he took Javelin. It looked pretty cool. And I think Peep has it as well. And there's a couple of things I want to do, but I actually want to go into the talents, because I actually want to choose a few talents as well. So we're going to go into speed, and I actually want to learn a couple of levels of speed. So it's 4 per. I'm okay with that. I'm going to get 2 levels in speed. So that leaves us 20 points. I want to at least get 2 levels in haste, so we have haste 2, like it's 18. And strength, I'm actually just going to max straight out, so I have full strength. Now this is where I want to kind of spec into more. I did want to obviously spec into this sort of stuff, but I think I'm going to choose that when I get more points. So smite and that will come in the future. But sorcery and witchery is really where I want to go. So if we go into sorcery, I think it's going to cost me 8, and then that's going to cost me 4. So I actually have enough points to get all these. So let's actually just max out sorcery, because this will actually reduce our mana. You know, regeneration, as long as we've got full health. And this I'm going to spec in all as well, and that will give us extra 80% more soul chance when we've got full mana. That's going to be really good. This is going to work or help a lot for like our healing ability, which is obviously 22, and for our dash warp, which is 34. Imagine like the regen, it'll be a lot higher. So what's the max regen? 80% regen. It's going to make it go a lot higher, so we can use it a lot more. I think this is kind of where I want to leave it. I do have 2 skill points left. Can I get more? No, speed's 4, isn't it? I could get another level in haste, but I think maybe I want to go into, maybe we could actually go into smite just now, or do I want to go into javelin? Javelin is quite cool because it's quite a long range one. Smite, what do I want to do? Let me think about it. Okay, I thought about it. I'm going to actually leave the Smite Thunderstorm for now. I'm obviously going to take it in the future, but I think with the new vaults and the way that I kind of want to get used to it, so I think Javelin's going to come in really handy because it does 80% of the damage of the weapon that you're holding, and we have quite a high damage weapon, so that'd be really good. It also does knockback as well, and it only costs 10 when the cooldown's 3, so I can keep using this quite a lot, especially if I've got the high regen as well. It does cost 2, but let's do that, and then I think, can we like spec into it more? Yeah, so again, it costs 2, but then it gives you knockback 3, and the cooldown's only 2. Oh, that's going to be really good. Oh, Javelin's going to be great. I know you can go into Javelin Piercing if it does half the damage, though. Or the Scatter, I have seen that. It looked okay, but I'm not really sure of it. And then you also get the Sight, which is kind of like Hunter, actually. You fire it and it scans the area and finds chests and stuff as well. But I'm not too fussed about it. I just want to use the standard Javelin just now. And maybe you can upgrade that and get more knockback out of it. Maybe it'll upgrade up the damage as well. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I think this is where I want to be just now. So next time I do is I actually want to click in this tab right here. As you can see, we've got 8 unspent expertise points. This is brand new. This is a brand new screen. They've taken the archetypes completely away, removed it from the game, and sort of added this instead for now. I don't know if the archetypes will come back. Probably they will. I'm really not sure. But this is where Fortune's gone. And I actually want to spec right in Fortune. Now, the thing with these, I need to be really careful because this screen and these points, you cannot get them back. Once you spend them, you spend them. You don't get them back. The only way you can get them back is by crafting something called a Neuralizer, like the thing from Men in Black. But it costs 4 Omega Pogs. I ain't going to be affording that anytime soon. So I'll need to be really careful on how I get these. Now, these points are obtained after every 5 levels you gain. So when you hit level 5, you get a point, level 10, you get a point, so on and so forth. We have 8 because we're obviously level 41. So I have 8 points to spend, and I actually want to just take Fortune right now. So I have 2 levels in Fortune. That's going to be really handy for me. Now, I have had a look through all of them. Some of these are to do like catalysts and trinkets and, you know, like your Vault God stuff and Artisan Station. Some of them are really good, you know, like Baron XP. You know, you get the altar one. The only actual one I really want to take right now is this. This is Bounty Hunter. So the first level reduces your bounty period down to 30 minutes for, you know, just once you've completed a bounty or whatever. And then it also reduces the abandon penalty to 30 minutes. But number 3 gives you 2 active bounties, and I want that. Leaves me 3 unspent expertise points right now. I'm not too fussed right now. I'm not going to spend them because maybe I want to have a further look at what we want to spend. I have what I want as far as this is concerned for now. Not going to lie, guys, Update 9 is absolutely massive. There's been so much added. I just want to say thank you to Discal and the dev team for making this update, because it's absolutely huge, and it makes Vault Hunters just a million times better than it was. It was already great. They have exceeded expectation on it. And now, as I say, there's so much this update, and I know I'm not going to be able to get through it on this episode. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, instead of making an episode, it's going to be about an hour long, because it could be 2 hours long if I were to go and explain everything. I think slowly as the episode's gone, we're going to discover new things, and I can tell you guys stuff as we're going, because I have a lot to do in this episode. We have, you know, a base to build upstairs. I need to craft all new gear as well, because there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. There's also something being added that is going to help us with our new gear. Now, this new I'm actually very excited about. This is something they've added in Update 9, and it's called the Vault Enchanter. This is going to make our life so much easier when it comes to enchanting gear and stuff. Basically, you take the item, you pop it in the Vault Enchanter, and it only costs you 5 emeralds to enchant. Let me craft one, I'll show you guys. Right, let's just plant this down here for just now. So we're actually going to the Vault. Oh, it looks really, really cool. It looks like an actual enchanter, but it just looks so much better. Right, if we actually go into the Vault Enchanter, well, I'll take our new pickaxe. This is the pickaxe I got from Korey during the stream weekend. And it's pretty OP. It's one of the older ones, because they've actually changed all the values for damage and stuff on all the new items. Yeah, it's a thing now. They've kind of nerfed them a bit. So I'm going to be using this until it runs out at least. So if I actually take this and pop in, we no longer need books. Look, I can put loot, as long as I have 5 emeralds, I can put loot in 3. Of course, I've already got Unbreaking on it, so I can't really show you that one. But I don't really know if looting works. Let's just chuck looting on it for an example. And if I just click here, boom, now it has looting and Unbreaking. And you can do that for anything. Armor, weapons, you name it. We no longer have to go to our friends over here and, you know, spend like 40 emeralds in a book on, you know, efficiency 5 or whatever. It only costs you 5 emeralds per enchantment. Now, as far as I'm concerned, for someone who uses villagers a lot, that is very OP, and as a change, I am very excited about. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the gear. I'm going to pick all new gear out, and I'm going to get it, you know, to a reasonable level, how I like it, you know, with armor and health and stuff on it. And then I can use the enchantment. I can show you putting the enchantments on it. Right, I've got a brand new set of armor, all kind of our level of, you know, I've changed also. We've got health rolls, extra damage rolls, extra armor rolls, and all that. So I've got it exactly how I want it. I also used the transmognification table as well. So I actually changed all the transmognification, the stuff we unlock when we roll gear and we get new gear, because you can actually put it in this table and you can actually, you know, change how it looks. So we've done all that, and I've got it kind of how I want it just now. But if we comment the Vault Enchanter, if I take the helmet and pop the helmet in, you can see we can add Unbreaking on for 5, like that. We can add Respiration on for 5, like that. And we can add Aqua Affinity on for 5, just like that. And look at that, we have a fully enchanted helmet. And it didn't even require me to go across to our villagers and find books and enchant and stuff like that. And it obviously doesn't use a lot of levels. I think it uses literally 1 of your levels per enchantment. That is such a cool change. Also, if you actually just leave them in the table like this, it actually renders in above. That's awesome. I love Update 9. I'm so glad they've changed a lot of this stuff. It just makes the game so much better. Right, I'm going to get the rest done, and we'll have a brand new set of gear. Our brand new gear looks awesome, but that's not the only thing we need brand new of. We also need brand new tools too. Why do we need new tools, I can hear you asking? Well, we're still using the chromatic steel and chromatic iron stuff, but because we're over level 35, we can actually craft the Vaulterite stuff. We're not at the sufficient level to craft the melded stuff, that's level 50, but Vaulterite's level 35. So what I actually want to do is craft a Vaulterite pick and a Vaulterite sickle. So if we just craft one of these, we have a Vaulterite pick, and if we craft a sickle, we have one of these. Now, what I actually want to do is I actually want to obviously put jewels and stuff on these respective picks and get them up really good. The reason I want to craft 2 is because they've actually changed how things are on Update 9 now. So if I put like a ornate one on, it's automatically going to sort of mine it. Yeah, it's all auto, not auto mine, but it mines it pretty quick, shall we say. Like, it's insta mine. So if we've got ornate, if we've got gilded, anything on this, insta mines the lot. They changed the whole thing. We no longer have to stand there and you know, empty all the chests. So I want to get one for picking, and I want to get one for coin and all the other chests. And here we go, we have our two brand new tools. We have a Vollerite Paxel and we have a Vollerite Machete. The Paxel has picking, shoveling, axing, it has 26 mining speed, has a bit of reach, and it has a bit of copulously. So, you know, if we're mining like ores or that and copulously triggers, we can maybe get double the ores. And the Machete has reaping, axing, coin affinity, ornate affinity, wooden affinity, living affinity, gilded affinity, has 16% trap disarm chance, and has 1.6% item quantity. That's an absolute beast. It means we can insta-mine any chests in the vault whatsoever. Apart from when you hit level, I think it's 50, you can get like these locked chests, but we're not at that, you know, we don't have that problem yet. We're not at that stage. So we can, yeah, we can insta-mine anything in the vault. And the Paxel, as I say, we can use for mining ores, you know, like our pog gems or whatever like that. And hopefully we can get a trigger on the copulously, we can get double the, you know, double the gems back. These are two really good things that we're going to be using in the vaults, along with our brand new gear. We're pretty stacked on gear now. New tools, check. New weapons, check. New armor, check. We are good to go for the vault. But before we do run the vault, there is a slight thing I want to do first. And I did mention at the beginning of the episode, of course I'm talking about finishing off building the base. Yeah, I want to get the warehouse built today. I want to get added on to the side, obviously, of our train station and get the full base built and done. That is the plan by the end of the episode today, is have this all complete. Because I want someone to move into. I'm kind of getting a bit tired of living in the cave that we've lived in since like episode 2 or 3. I want to move in. I want a place to stay. I do have it all built in the creative test world, and I have already brought the schematic across. I've collected all the resources. All I need to do is crack the schematic cannon out and get this thing built, and then we'll have a full base finished, which I'm very much looking forward to. So I'm sure the music is already playing for you guys right now. So you know there's not much more to say other than let's get building. One successful time lapse later. I absolutely love that tune. It is an absolute vibe. Yeah, I just love having that playing over my time lapses. Wait, what? You don't hear music? Wait, what? There wasn't a time lapse? Sometimes being a content creator can be hard. Even when it's experienced as me, sometimes you just forget to hit the record button. Yeah, I was looking forward to vibing and building with you guys, but yeah, I derped. I didn't hit the record button. But we did get it finished. Yeah, I have got it all finished now. The warehouse now has been attached onto the side of the train station, and it looks flawless the way it attaches in. I really, really like it. We've got these really cool like garage doors that actually work. These are awesome. These are part of the quark thing. You know what? I could be totally wrong. Don't even quote me on that. I have no idea. I just know they're in the menu. I can build them. I can put them in. They look really cool. And this is our warehouse, guys. It looks awesome. We've got the lighting panels on the roof. We've got a lot of space in here. I'll probably have a bit over here where we're going to be digging down and creating a bit underground and stuff. And then, you know, it still needs to be decorated. We still need to get the drawer system is where we're actually going to be putting up here. We're going to have like our drawers lined here and the cables run at the back, and we'll have access to all the drawers, and we'll have quite a few rows of drawers going along here. And then we need to decorate obviously outside, put the forklift in out here, maybe with the doors open, the forklift bringing in, you know, like the boxes and stuff, and of course the static train over the other side which is getting unloaded, going on the railroad system. And then if you can see here, we've got stairs just leading up. This is actually where our base is going to be. We're actually going to be situated here. It's going to be our little area. So this area here, we can maybe have like all our different stands. You know, we can have all the like our altar in here, or kind of whatever we want. And this could be like our little bedroom. We have our bed and like our setup in here, like a wardrobe and stuff as well. So yeah, it's kind of cozy. And we also got this viewing sort of gallery here, so anyone who comes in with a train, we can see them when they arrive at our train station. We can even see all the way to Metcray. It's pretty cool. So we're not going to get surprised by one who's going to, you know, randomly appear at our train station. We'll see them coming in. I like it. I hope you guys like it as well. It took a little while to sort of design and come up with, and as I say, we're not finished. We've still got a lot of the decoration to do, but the main, you know, base is now fully complete. One thing I will say for though is if you guys can come up with a better idea, something for like this, I would greatly appreciate it. This is what I've come up with so far, and I'll be honest, I don't like it. I don't like the iron bars. I've tried a few other things, they just don't work. But this is kind of what I want. I want something that's, you know, where it can easily access outside and we can go outside, but also want it so like it's kind of security guarded, you know, because the guys would, you know, guard people coming in and out, and then obviously we're going to have loads going on outside as well, so you would want it kind of guarded for entry and for exit. But if we just pop it at free cam, you can actually see what the building looks like outside. It actually looks kind of cool. I like it. I've still got a little bit of decoration to do in the top. We've got to put like ventilation stuff on the top and a few extra bits here and there. I only sort of thought about that after I had built it, but I think it will definitely add to, you know, we've got a lot going on the roof up here with the, you know, the walkways and stuff. This looks quite plain, so at least that will give it a bit more sort of texture. I'll flesh out a bit more. So it should look quite cool once it's done. But yeah, that is it kind of complete for now. As I say, we've still got the decoration to do inside and sort of outside and on top and whatnot. But yeah, our base is kind of fully completed, at least building wise, so we can start transferring all this stuff up and I can move in here now, which could be awesome. But I want to run some vaults. I want to test our gear, I want to test the new vaults, and I want to see the new mobs. Right, gear on, weapon in hand, vault crystal activated. Let's do this. Here we go. Right, first vault since the update. Now a few things has changed. Ooh, monolith vault. Let's go. Oh, a little bit loading. I've got a plentiful one. There we go, loading. Oh, why is it taking so long to load? Ugh. Plentiful's good though. Plentiful's good. That's exactly what I want. Oh, this looks like a new one. I don't recognize this. Yeah, I definitely don't recognize this. This is my first level 41 vault as well. It's kind of just by myself. Ooh, this is really cool. This is one of the new vaults. Interesting. Okay, what I think I want to do is I want to find the monoliths first, and then we can loot to our heart's content. Oh, first monolith. Let's go. Right, let's get this, and then maybe we can loot a little bit in this room. How about that? Yeah, let's loot a little bit. I want to see, whoa, how bad the new mobs are, shall we say. Oh, hello. Right, get out of here. Oh, what are those mobs? I don't remember seeing those mobs before. Interesting. I don't know what these type of... Oh, are they like some sort of... Are they like mushroom zombies? I've never seen these guys before. Oh, one shot. What was I worried about? One shot. The best thing about the new vaults, guys, is that all the spawners are now fizzle. Like, basically, they fizzle straight away. They don't, you know, there's no having to, like, try and mine. Oh, our new... Oh my god, that's so good. I'm so glad we made these tools. Yeah, they all fizzle now. You don't have to like try and mine the spawners anymore. The only ones you have to mine are the ones in dungeons. So obviously if we come across a dungeon, we'll have to mine it. But other than that, nope, it's all fizzle. Get out of here. Get out of here. It must be like a super fizzle. There's so many mobs. So many mobs. Get out of here. Get out of here. You too. Yeah, that's what I say. My new pickaxe is amazing. Now, I want to use our new abilities. So if I do that... Oh, that's so cool for the vault. Like, I would have fallen there, and I didn't fall because that's such a cool ability. That's going to get us out of a lot of sticky situations. Oh, I know we're looking for a monolith, but I can't help myself. Oh, what are these dudes? Oh, these are new dudes. They might bet they hit hard. Oh, they've got a lot of health. Oh, they throw little ones out. Oh, no. Ah! Ah! I don't know what those guys are. These are all new. Whoa, they, like, throw... I can't hit your war bucket, zinjy. You can't hit your war bucket. Whoa, there's so many of them. That's cool. Let me crit you. Ah, not you, Mr. President. Ah, getting attacked by fallen mobs, possibly. There's a lot of them. Woo! Right, I've reached the end of the vault, but I maybe would like to maybe do some... Oh, no, I've not. That's fine. Maybe I could do some looting? Let's have a wee look. Can we get up here? Oh, that's such a cool ability. Oh my god, that's a lot of mobs. That is a lot of mobs. Woo! Right, we're going to start raining down, but that's fine. Right. Come at me, bros. Come at me. Ooh, you too. You want some? You want some too? Come on. Oh no, it helps if I'm actually using my axe. I'm not using my axe. That's why I'm not doing all the damage. Come on, zinjy. Take it. You too. You want some? These guys actually don't do much damage. That's fine. Oh, that's so cool. Right, we've got our pickaxe here for the vault ores. Oh, there's a black opal already. Let me just put vein miner on. And oh, that got rid of it all in the one go. Wait, is it just one black opal? Oh, that's the most disappointing ore POI I think I've ever seen. Man, that's really annoying. Okay, another ore PI, Whoa, hello. Right, you're dead too. I'm just basically one-shotting these dudes. It's easy. This is easy. I thought it was meant to be hard. Come on, bring it. I love it. It's all like fizzle spawners now because it just makes life so... Oh, this new pickaxe is amazing. It makes life so much easier. Probably should take more in vein mine. If I had more in vein mine, can you imagine? Can you imagine if I had more in vein mine? I'd be able to clear it all maybe in one go. Let's just go and have a black opal. 2 black opals in a row. I'm looking for pag gems though. Could really do with those pog gems if I'm being honest. I'm really needing to get pog gems for... Oh, 2 black opal. Okay, I'll take what I can. Ooh, this must be an ore POI room actually. Got a lot of... What are those? Whoa. Are those alligators? What? That's so cool. I've never seen those before. I got an achievement. Oh, an advancement. Alligator in name only. That's really cool. Awesome. Right, I've got like 11 minutes. Just over 11 minutes left. I'd like to get the last monolith if I can. Just so then I can actually maybe just spend the last sort of little bit just looting. Because I'd like to get some ornate stuff and get more gear and stuff. Oh, hello! Imagine that. There's our last monolith. Sweet! Now we can raid the vault for all it's worth. Woo! Right, we can make this. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh, that feels so good, being able to just insta-mine stuff. Apart from wooden chests, that's awesome. Let's see the javelin. Oh, get wrecked. The javelin is just awesome. It's cooldowns really quick. I just went with the base javelin. I know you can get like, you know, the scar one and all that. I just went for the base one. It seems to do like quite a lot of damage. Watch this in this vault tower. Boom! Instant death. I love that. It's like 80% of our damage we have on our axe. So it's pretty good. Oh, ornate chests. Let me see. Let me try this. Oh, that feels so satisfying. That feels so satisfying. Oh, I can see why everyone else has been loving it, and I've not realised how good it was. Oh well. Gilded. I think, wait, sorry, 4 minutes-ish. I'm going to try and at least head back. I'd like to get this vault in one piece. Of course, why is it all going in the corner? That's like our first vault during, you know, the new updates. I want to at least make sure I'm getting back in one piece. Because, yeah, I really don't want to die with all the stuff I've got me, because I've got quite a few bits of gear on me. Okay, but 1:30, I'm kind of going to leave now. I'm done. Yes, we are done. What did we get for that? 10,000 XP. Only 54 chests left. I could loot a lot more, but I was sort of still playing around with some of the, you know, mechanics and stuff. We see a lot of the new mobs. Awesome. Woo! That was actually really good. That was a really good vault, and I really like the new skills. And we actually got quite a bit from the vault as well. I actually turned in the bounty, so we got a few jewels from the bounty and from the actual monolith crate itself. Bits of gear. I'll roll those probably off camera because I don't want to keep rolling gear on camera. And then we got, you know, a few jewels, 256 soul shards though there, and 234. So we got a lot of soul shards. So they're generating quite a lot in the vaults now. So that's really good. We might have to do upgrades on this, yeah. And what else did we get? We got just a couple more. Yeah, we got one vault diamond, but the one came from the monolith crate and only 15 knowledge. I would like to get a bit more, but yeah, overall, for the new update, we seem to be getting a lot more stuff. And the new armor seemed to hold up really well. The new axe seemed to hold up really well. It was slicing and dicing enemies. And our new machete and our new paxel, great tools. The fact that in update 9, they've changed it so you can insta-mine like guild and ornate and that. Oh, such a sweet change. It's something I've been wanting for a while because I didn't like the whole mining speed thing to be able to do it. I have no words. It's so cool. I had a lot of fun. That was a really fun vault. It's been a really fun episode to make. But I'm going to end it there. I'll catch you all soon. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.